What is up? If you hear randomness in the background, that's people being idiots speeding down the hill in the snow, because why not, I guess. So I'm not going to be doing a standard December TBR video. These things in the background are all things that are getting unhauled. I posted a picture. I can't bring myself to go through them in a video format, but that's what's chilling out back here. I haven't put them in a box or anything, so they're just chilling on the shelf on top. So I have my three books for Friday reads. Then I have my 'Tis the Season-a-thon TBR, which is already up. I'll leave it linked in the cards, because that's also I'm focusing on next week and not these things. But I wanted... This isn't like a standard TBR video. We're just going to do the thing. You'll understand the thing. It's not that complicated. So I've read a little bit more of City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. So far, I don't want to say this is my favorite. I'm going to give it 5 stars because I said that on Goodreads in an update, and then I read some more, and it's not that I hate it, but it's just kind of like, Cassandra, we are painfully dragging shit out, and I'm kind of like, okay, sure, whatever. I still prefer the Mortal Instruments to the Infernal Devices, even with these 3 tacked on books. I think that they're just... At least they're characters that I cared about. I didn't care about a goddamn person in the Infernal Devices at all. So, still chugging through this. I'm now on page 264, which is just a little bit over a quarter of the way through the book. And, like I said, I'm enjoying it so far. I want to get this done before December. I say that on Thanksgiving, so what, it's the 29th today? Is that what today is? Okay, I'm filming this on the 28th. It's going up on the 29th. And I probably won't do a lot of reading this weekend, so this probably will not be finished in November, but if I can finish it in November, I would be very happy. The next book I have to talk about is something that I will be buddy reading with Erica from The Broken Spine. I'll leave the link down to their channel in my description. And we are buddy reading Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So technically I meant to read this next week during 'Tis the Season-a-thon. I think we're doing 2 chapters a day. And I don't think the chapters are very long because this was serialized. And so I'm pretty sure it was written for a literary digest magazine or put in the newspaper. So I don't think the chapters are long, and I'm sure they're going to be easy to get through because I'm sure they'll end on a cliffhanger of some kind because like I said, it was a serialized novel originally when it was written. So, or at least that's my understanding. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So technically I meant to read this next week during 'Tis the Season-a-thon. I'm just going to say it now that I'm probably going to fall behind because it's 'Tis the Season-a-thon and I'm going to forget that I meant to be reading this. But that's what catch-up days are for. So, Louisa May Alcott's Little Women. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. And then the third book that I'm going to focus on in December, and I'm not really putting anything else on this TBR, is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. This is the edition that I grabbed from Goodwill earlier this year that was signed. So, and this is what sparked me purchasing all of Cassandra Clare's books this year because I wanted to read this one. And then I realized I couldn't just jump in here. I'd have to play catch up. So I got this in, I want to say February maybe. And so now here we are at the end of the year, and I'm finally getting to it. My goal was to just finish City of Heavenly Fire this year, and then I think, Chain of Gold comes out in March, and I was going to be I'll just read 1 a month next year. But then I realized that I'd have to read Queen of Air and Darkness, which is, 880 pages, and Chain of Gold, which is probably going to be insane, at least 600 pages, in the same month, and that just did not appeal to me. So my goal is to finish Lady Midnight this month, in December. So not this month. Next month in December. Lord of Shadows in January. Queen of Air and Darkness in February. And then be ready to go in March. So I can be sliding into Melanie's DMs. Hopefully freaking out. It's one of the... I think the next one is in the Edwardian Era. And I don't really fuck with them London Shadowhunters. But also, I have to say that after the events of this book, I'm sorry, but... why are we still playing? Why? like, I know people really like the Dark Artifices, but like after, and I think the Dark Artifices have the advantage of taking place after this, and so we could have another like really shock and awe thing. But I think my issues with Cassandra Clare's prequels is that like this is like really world ending. Like we are really doing the thing, and people in this time frame don't even know who the fuck, you know, the Infernal Devices people are. They don't really think about them. Like, their adventure was not important on Shadowhunter history. Like, they don't know them. And so I can't imagine that they're going to know the characters from Chain of Gold. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know why we keep going back in time, Cassie. I don't know why. But I also haven't read The Dark Artifices, so maybe I'll be upset that we're going forward. But The Dark Artifices also is going to give me more Aileen Penhallow, who I love. Also, this book gave me a tease of Mark Anthony Blackthorne, and I'm still not over it, because Mark Anthony Blackthorne, he is the only Fae I care about. Helen, I love you, Helen. I care about Helen. I fuck with Helen. Like, I'm proud that Helen exists. But Mark Anthony, he was on like 5 pages, and they talked about him like 200 pages after that. But he's my Fae. He is my Cardin. He is my whatever, like, top Fae. Sorry. Like, Mark Anthony's the only Fae that I care about. So, I'm going to stop talking because I need to edit this so I can have it go up in a timely manner at my lovely 3 a.m. But this is my December TBR, pretty much. This is also my Friday reads. And let me know down in the comment section what you are reading. I hope you had a really great week. I hope you had a great week. It snowed here in Southern California, which I'm not about that life, but I got to have a snowball fight today, so that was pretty lit. Can't lie about that. That was a fun time. Thanks for watching. Like I said, leave a comment down below what you plan to read this weekend, what you've been reading up on. I probably will have a wrap up for you next Wednesday. And yeah, so I'll see you in that video. But until then, and until next time, bye.